Welcome to your daily cosmic forecast for Cancer on May 28th, 2025. Today presents a fascinating astrological landscape that deserves our full attention. As the moon, your ruling celestial body, forms a harmonious trine with Neptune in Pisces, your emotional intuition reaches remarkable heights. This cosmic alignment opens channels to your subconscious that are typically harder to access, making this an exceptional day for creative pursuits and spiritual exploration. The universe is quite literally speaking to you through symbols, dreams, and subtle nudges today. Pay close attention to recurring thoughts or unusual coincidences. They carry important messages. With Mercury now direct in Taurus in your 11th house of social connections, communication flows more smoothly than it has in recent weeks, particularly within your community and friendship circles. You may finally receive clarity on a group project or collective endeavor that's been stuck in limbo. The Sun, continuing its journey through versatile Gemini, illuminates your 12th house of the subconscious and hidden realms, encouraging deep introspection before your birthday season begins. This is your cosmic preparation period, a time to release what no longer serves you and clear energetic space for your personal new year. Venus, positioned in your own sign of Cancer, amplifies your naturally nurturing disposition while simultaneously making you more magnetic to others. This placement brings a beautiful glow to your appearance and demeanor. People are drawn to your warmth today without quite understanding why. In matters of love and relationships, this Venus placement invites tender moments of connection. For those in partnerships, emotional intimacy reaches new depths if you allow yourself to be vulnerable. Single Cancers may find themselves attracting admirers who appreciate your authentic emotional nature rather than asking you to mask your sensitivity. Career matters receive a powerful boost from Mars in Virgo, activating your 3rd house of communication. Your words carry exceptional weight today, making this an excellent time for presentations, important emails, or pitching your ideas. The practical, detail-oriented energy of Mars in Virgo helps you articulate your vision with both passion and precision. Financially, Jupiter's continued presence in Gemini suggests unexpected resources may become available through previously hidden channels. A forgotten account, an overlooked opportunity, or a return on a past investment could surface, bringing welcome abundance. However, Saturn's restrictive influence from Pisces in your 9th house reminds you to approach any financial windfalls with long-term wisdom rather than immediate gratification. Health-wise, pay special attention to your emotional well-being today. The Moon-Neptune aspect heightens sensitivity, which can be both a gift and a challenge. Creating boundaries with energy vampires becomes especially important. Hydration also deserves focus, as your emotional system and physical body are particularly connected today. The asteroid Chiron in Taurus forms an aspect with your ruling moon, potentially triggering old emotional wounds related to security or self-worth. Rather than avoiding these feelings, today's energy supports gentle healing through acknowledgement and self-compassion. A significant theme today involves balancing your natural desire to care for others with necessary self-nurturing. The cosmos reminds you that your emotional reserves, while vast, are not infinite. Replenishing your own cup must take precedence before pouring into others. Your intuitive abilities deserve special mention today. They function like a finely tuned instrument picking up subtle frequencies others miss entirely. Trust your gut reactions about people and situations, even if you can't rationally explain your feelings. Your psychic antenna is exceptionally receptive. Looking at timing for today's activities, morning hours feature the most productive energy for task completion, while afternoon brings enhanced creativity and intuitive insights. Evening hours offer the deepest potential for emotional connections and meaningful conversations. If seeking guidance on a specific decision today, look for signs involving water, your element. Rainfall, unexpected tears, yours or others, or even water-related mishaps may contain symbolic messages about your path forward. For Cancer parents, Your children may seem particularly attuned to your emotional state today. They're picking up on energies you might be trying to conceal. Honest, age-appropriate emotional expression serves everyone better than attempted masking of feelings. Your power color today is silver, reflecting the moon's luminous influence, while moonstone offers protective and amplifying properties for your intuitive abilities. Consider keeping this stone close if making important decisions. As the day concludes, take time for reflection before sleep. The dream state tonight promises to be exceptionally vivid and potentially prophetic. Keep a journal nearby to record any insights that arrive during the night or upon waking. Remember, dear Cancer, that while others may sometimes misinterpret your emotional depth as weakness, today's cosmic configuration celebrates your sensitivity as your greatest strength. Your capacity to feel deeply is precisely what connects you to universal wisdom others can't access. Navigate this day with confidence in your natural gifts and trust that the universe is guiding you toward exactly where you need to be. On May 28, 2025, Cancer finds itself navigating a complex planetary landscape that significantly affects your emotional and intuitive nature. The moon, your ruling celestial body, will be transiting through Libra, creating an interesting tension between your need for emotional security and a pull toward relationship harmony. This placement in your fourth house of home and foundations suggests a day when balancing personal needs with those of family members becomes crucial work for you. Meanwhile, the sun continues its journey through Gemini, illuminating your 12th house of the subconscious and hidden matters. This position invites deep introspection and may bring dreams with messages worth paying attention to. You might feel slightly more withdrawn than usual, as this solar energy encourages behind-the-scenes work and spiritual contemplation rather than being in the spotlight. Mercury, also in Gemini, sharpens your intuitive faculties to remarkable levels. Your psychic impressions could be unusually accurate today, making this an excellent time for meditation, journaling, or any practice that helps you connect with your inner wisdom. Pay particular attention to seemingly random thoughts that pop into your consciousness. They may contain valuable insights. Venus in Cancer creates a particularly favorable influence for you, as the planet of love and beauty moves through your first house of self and identity. This transit enhances your natural charm and magnetism, making it an excellent day for self-care rituals that honor your body and appearance. Your emotional attunement to others becomes a superpower under this influence. Mars in Taurus activates your 11th house of friendships and collective endeavors, providing steady, determined energy for group projects and social connections. This grounded Mars helps you pursue long-term goals with friends or organizations with patience and persistence, though you may need to be mindful of potential stubbornness when collaborating with others. Jupiter in Virgo forms a trine to your sun sign, creating a harmonious flow of energy between your communication sector and your core identity. This aspect facilitates learning, short trips, and productive conversations with siblings or neighbors. Information comes to you more easily, and you're able to express yourself with greater clarity and confidence. Saturn's continuing retrograde in Pisces creates a significant aspect to your sign, as it moves through your 9th house of higher learning, philosophy, and long-distance travel. This placement asks you to reconsider beliefs you've long held as truth and to restructure your approach to education or spiritual matters. While challenging, this transit promotes authentic wisdom that comes through facing limitations honestly. Uranus in Gemini forms an interesting square to your sun sign, bringing unexpected revelations through dreams, meditation, or therapeutic work. The cosmic awakena in your 12th house might disrupt sleep patterns, but compensates by offering flashes of genius when you least expect them. Pay attention to unconventional ideas that arise today. They may contain the seeds of important innovations. Neptune in Aries creates a somewhat challenging aspect to your sign as it travels through your 10th house of career and public reputation. This position can create confusion about professional direction or bring idealistic visions about your life path that require practical grounding. Be cautious about how you present yourself to authority figures today, as misunderstandings are possible. Pluto, now direct in Aquarius, continues its transformative journey through your 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, and psychological depths. This position intensifies experiences related to joint finances, taxes, inheritances, or emotional intimacy with partners. Power dynamics in close relationships may surface for examination and restructuring under this influence. The North Node in Capricorn and South Node in Cáncer create a karmic axis directly involving your sign. This nodal alignment suggests you're in a period of releasing familiar emotional patterns that have provided comfort but limited growth, while developing greater maturity and responsibility in how you structure your life. Chiron in Taurus forms a sextile to your sun's sign, activating healing potential around material security and self-worth. This aspect provides an opportunity to address wounds related to financial insecurity or body image in constructive ways, particularly through practical, tangible actions that build confidence through competence. The asteroid Ceres in Leo highlights matters of nurturing and caregiving in your 2nd house of personal resources and values. This placement encourages expressing love through tangible means and receiving nourishment through acknowledging your own worth, separate from what you do for others. Pallas Athena in Scorpio activates your 5th house of creativity and self-expression, enhancing your strategic thinking in areas related to creative projects, romance, or matters concerning children. Your intuitive intelligence finds powerful channels through artistic expression or in mentoring younger individuals in your life. The cosmic alignment on May 28, 2025, brings a particularly fascinating communication landscape for Cáncer natives. As the moon, your ruling celestial body, forms a trine with Mercury in Taurus, your natural intuitive abilities and emotional intelligence are heightened when it comes to expression. This planetary position creates a beautiful harmony between your heart and your words, allowing you to communicate with both clarity and depth today. You'll notice that conversations flow with unusual ease, particularly those involving emotional matters or family discussions. The moon's placement in fellow water sign Pisces amplifies your already strong empathic abilities, making this an excellent day to engage in heart-to-heart conversations that require sensitivity and understanding. You're able to pick up on subtle emotional cues that others might miss. Mercury in Taurus brings a grounding influence to your communication style. Your words carry weight and authenticity today, and others will sense this solidity in your expression. Rather than rushing through conversations, you're taking your time to choose your words carefully, ensuring that what you say truly reflects what you feel. This thoughtfulness in communication serves you well, particularly in professional settings where precision matters. Additionally, Venus forming a sextile with Jupiter creates a backdrop of warmth and openness in your social communications. You may find yourself more willing to share personal stories or vulnerabilities with trusted friends, creating deeper connections through this authentic expression. The 3rd house of communication is particularly activated for Cáncer today, with Mars providing energy and assertiveness to your usually gentle communication style. This doesn't mean you'll be aggressive. Rather, you'll find the courage to express thoughts you might normally keep to yourself. If there's something you've been hesitating to say, particularly regarding boundaries or personal needs, today's energy supports you in finding the right words. Neptune's influence adds a creative dimension to your expression today. You might find yourself drawn to artistic forms of communication, perhaps writing poetry, engaging with visual arts, or simply using more colorful language than usual. Your imagination is particularly vivid, making this an excellent day for creative projects that require innovative thinking and expression. Technology-mediated communication is also highlighted today. With Uranus in your 11th house forming a supportive aspect with Mercury, digital conversations, social media interactions, and virtual meetings flow more smoothly than usual. You might receive an important message through an unexpected digital channel, so keep an eye on all your communication platforms. For Cancers working in fields that require public speaking or presentation, today's planetary alignment offers a boost of confidence. The Sun in Gemini illuminates your 12th house, bringing subconscious insights to the surface and allowing you to articulate complex ideas with surprising clarity. This is an excellent day for important presentations or pitches, as your ability to connect emotionally with your audience is enhanced. In personal relationships, especially romantic ones, communication takes on a tender quality. With Venus influencing your 5th house of romance, your words carry extra emotional weight and charm. If you've been wanting to express deeper feelings to a loved one, today's energy supports heartfelt conversations that strengthen bonds. However, be mindful of a challenging square between the Moon and Saturn late in the day. This aspect might bring up feelings of self-doubt or criticism regarding your communication style. Remember that your emotional depth is a strength, not a weakness in expression. Don't let temporary insecurities diminish the power of your words. Your written communication is particularly potent today. If you journal, write professionally, or need to craft important emails or messages, you'll find that your writing flows with unusual eloquence. The connection between your heart and your pen or keyboard is especially strong, making this an excellent day to put important thoughts into written form. Listening is also highlighted as an important form of communication today. With the Moon enhancing your receptivity, you're able to truly hear what others are saying, both the spoken words and the emotional undercurrents. This deep listening creates space for meaningful exchanges and helps others feel truly understood in your presence. For Cancer parents, communication with children flows especially well today. You're able to simplify complex ideas without talking down, creating teaching moments that resonate emotionally with younger minds. This is an excellent day for important family discussions or for addressing sensitive topics with children. In professional contexts, your natural diplomacy is enhanced, making this an ideal day for negotiations, conflict resolution, or team discussions. You're able to advocate for your needs while remaining sensitive to others' positions, a rare and valuable combination. Business partnerships may benefit from this balanced communication energy. Your inner dialogue also benefits from today's planetary positions. The mental clarity provided by Mercury helps you sort through emotional complexity with more objectivity than usual. This is an excellent day for journaling, meditation, or any practice that helps you clarify your thoughts and feelings. As the Moon forms a harmonious trine with Neptune today, Cancer, your financial intuition is exceptionally heightened. This celestial alignment opens channels to subconscious wisdom about money matters that typically remain hidden. You might experience sudden clarity about a financial situation that has been puzzling you for weeks. Venus in your 2nd house of personal finances brings favorable energy to your monetary sphere. Resources may come from unexpected sources today, perhaps a forgotten refund, a delayed payment finally arriving, or recognition for past work translating into financial gain. Your natural nurturing abilities could also be monetized in surprising ways. Mercury's position suggests communications about money will flow smoothly today. If you've been hesitant to discuss salary requirements, loan terms, or investment opportunities, the cosmic energy supports these conversations now. Your words carry persuasive power, especially when discussing your value and worth. Jupiter's influence brings expansion to your career sector, potentially manifesting as a financial opportunity through professional connections. Someone in your network may introduce you to a lucrative opportunity that aligns perfectly with your emotional needs, a crucial factor for Cancer's job satisfaction. This could involve caregiving, food, home-related businesses, or emotional support services, all areas where Cancer naturally excels. The day's numerological signature suggests completion of financial cycles. Projects or investments you began 6 months ago may now bear fruit. Look for patterns in your financial history, as similar opportunities to those you encountered in late November might resurface with better terms. Saturn's disciplined energy creates a foundational stability for your financial decisions today. While you might typically make monetary choices based primarily on emotional security, today you'll find it easier to balance emotional needs with practical considerations. This is an excellent day to review insurance policies, emergency funds, or family financial protection plans. Pluto's transformative energy suggests diving deeper into understanding your relationship with money. Cancer's tendency to hold onto resources for security might be challenged today, revealing where emotional attachments might be limiting financial growth. Consider whether certain possessions or financial habits are truly serving your highest good or merely providing a false sense of security. For investments, water-related industries receive favorable aspects. Companies involved with beverages, plumbing, oceanography, or emotional wellness services align with your natural Cancer energies and show promise for growth. Real estate, particularly properties near water or family-oriented communities, also receives beneficial aspects. Your financial creativity peaks in the afternoon hours. Between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., brainstorm new income streams that align with your natural gifts. Cancers often excel in creating comfort, so consider how you might monetize your abilities to make others feel nurtured and secure. Regarding financial partnerships, proceed with measured steps. While opportunities for collaborative ventures appear promising, maintain your characteristic caution. Trust but verify all details, particularly with partners you've known for less than a year. Unexpected financial news may arrive near evening, likely positive if you've been maintaining your intuitive connection throughout the day. A conversation with a female family member could provide surprising financial insights or opportunities. For Cancers working in healthcare, education, or food industries, additional income opportunities may arise through specialized knowledge or skills you've developed. Your ability to anticipate needs before they're expressed, a classic Cancer trait, becomes particularly valuable in these sectors today. Financially, your greatest strength today lies in emotional intelligence, understanding the psychological factors driving markets and individual financial decisions. This emotional awareness gives you an edge in negotiations, especially when dealing with family finances or domestic investments. The stars suggest reviewing subscription services and recurring expenses. You may find emotional attachments to services you no longer need. Eliminating these could improve cash flow without sacrificing true comfort or security. Cancer, on May 28, 2025, the cosmos aligns to create several pockets of good fortune in your life. With the moon, your celestial ruler, forming a beautiful trine with Neptune in Pisces, your intuitive abilities are magnificently heightened today. This creates a remarkable opening in areas connected to spiritual growth, creative expression, and emotional healing. The fortunate energies today particularly concentrate around your ninth house of higher learning and exploration, suggesting that educational pursuits, philosophical discussions, and matters involving foreign connections or travel will flow with unusual ease. Jupiter's position adds a protective quality to these endeavors, ensuring that knowledge gained today will have long-lasting beneficial effects on your personal development. Your ability to absorb information is exceptional today, whether through formal education, self-guided research, or meaningful conversations with wise individuals. The universe is particularly supportive of any effort to expand your worldview or deepen your understanding of subjects that nurture your soul's purpose. Water sign connections are especially potent today, with fellow water signs Scorpio and Pisces bringing opportunities through deep emotional bonds and spiritual alignment. Healing work receives celestial support as well, whether you're healing yourself or helping others heal. The energy flows are supportive and restorative. Your home environment serves as another fortunate area today. Venus aspects suggest that beautification efforts, family gatherings, or simply enjoying domestic comforts will bring extraordinary satisfaction and spiritual nourishment. Creating a sanctuary space within your home would be particularly blessed today. Morning hours between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. offer the most potent window for setting intentions related to personal growth and home harmony. Emotional investments made today, whether in relationships, creative projects, or self-care, will yield dividends in the weeks ahead. The moon's placement also activates your natural gifts of nurturing and empathy, making caregiving roles and supportive relationships especially rewarding today. You might find yourself in a position to offer meaningful emotional support to someone who genuinely appreciates your compassionate nature. Financial opportunities appear through unconventional channels, particularly those involving shared resources, inheritances, or passive income streams. While not the primary focus of today's fortunate energies, keeping an open mind about unexpected financial developments could lead to pleasant surprises. Pay particular attention to your dreams and intuitive flashes today with Neptune's influence. The veil between conscious and subconscious is thinner, allowing profound insights to emerge that can guide important life decisions. Any creative or artistic expression channeled today carries special emotional resonance and healing potential. Words written, art created, or music composed under this influence will carry a magical quality that touches others deeply. Your connection to water itself is especially fortunate today, spending time near lakes, rivers, oceans, or even taking a ritual bath can help you absorb the beneficial cosmic energies available. Forgiveness work, whether forgiving yourself or others, flows with remarkable ease today, offering liberation from old emotional burdens that may have been weighing on your spirit. The day's energy supports deep emotional processing without the usual heaviness. Group activities centered around spiritual growth, emotional healing, or creative exploration will feel especially rewarding and synchronistic. Unexpected connections made in these settings could prove significant in your journey forward. As the cosmic energies align on May 28, 2025, Cancer, your social landscape undergoes a fascinating transformation. The moon, your ruling celestial body, forms a harmonious trine with Neptune in Pisces, activating your ninth house of expansion and creating a deeply intuitive approach to your connections today. This alignment enhances your natural empathic abilities, allowing you to sense the unspoken needs of those around you before they even articulate them. Venus, positioned in Gemini in your 12th house, creates an interesting dynamic where you may feel drawn to more behind-the-scenes social interactions. There's a subtle energy that has you playing the role of confidant and trusted advisor. Friends and acquaintances will likely seek you out for private conversations. Sensing your receptive nature is particularly heightened today. Jupiter, continuing its journey through Virgo in your 3rd house of communication, amplifies your ability to connect meaningfully with siblings, neighbors, and casual acquaintances. This placement suggests that small talk can unexpectedly evolve into profound exchanges that strengthen bonds you previously took for granted. A chance conversation with someone in your immediate environment could spark a friendship with surprising longevity. The Mars-Saturn square affecting your 7th and 10th houses indicates some tension between your professional obligations and one-on-one relationships. You may feel pulled between attending to a work colleague's needs versus spending time with a close friend or partner. This planetary friction requires thoughtful navigation, balancing diplomacy with necessary boundaries. Mercury in Taurus occupies your 11th house of friendships and community, providing stabilizing energy to group dynamics. Today presents an excellent opportunity for participating in community initiatives or group activities where your nurturing Cancer qualities can shine. Your words carry weight and substance, especially when advocating for collective concerns. With Uranus also in your 11th house, forming a sextile to your natal Mercury, expect surprising social opportunities through digital platforms. An unexpected message, comment, or virtual introduction could open doors to fascinating new social circles that align with evolving aspects of your identity. Remain open to connections that initially seem outside your usual social spheres. The North Node's position in relation to your chart suggests that social growth comes through embracing vulnerability in your connections rather than maintaining protective barriers. Today marks an important step in this ongoing lesson when you allow yourself to be truly seen, genuine bonds form. Pluto's retrograde motion in Aquarius activates transformative energy in your 8th house, suggesting that shared resources or emotional investments with others require reassessment. A friendship or social alliance may reveal deeper layers today, potentially evolving into a partnership with mutual benefits beyond mere companionship. Your social intuition reaches remarkable heights with the Moon-Neptune trine. You'll likely pick up on subtle undercurrents in group settings that others miss entirely. This makes you an invaluable mediator if tensions arise among friends or family members. Your ability to sense emotional atmospheric shifts helps you navigate potential conflicts before they escalate. For Cancer parents, today's configuration particularly supports connections with your children's social circles or school communities. Your involvement in these networks creates valuable support systems that benefit your family's broader social integration. Professional networking takes on a more authentic quality today. Rather than forced interactions, you'll naturally gravitate toward colleagues who share your values and vision. A lunch meeting or casual coffee conversation could establish foundations for a collaborative relationship that serves your career aspirations while remaining personally fulfilling. The Chiron position in your 10th house forms a subtle aspect to your Cancer sun, suggesting healing through social recognition. Accepting acknowledgement for your contributions to groups and communities helps resolve deeper wounds around belonging and acceptance. Allow yourself to receive appreciation when offered rather than deflecting compliments. For single Cancers, today's social configurations favor meeting potential romantic interests through mutual friends or community activities rather than digital platforms. An introduction through a trusted connection carries more promising energy than chance encounters. Those in committed relationships benefit from expanding your shared social circles. Engaging together in group activities strengthens your bond while preventing the insular tendencies that sometimes characterize Cancer partnerships. The stars support joint socializing that respects both your need for meaningful connection and your partner's social preferences. Friendships from your past may resurface unexpectedly today, particularly